Anyways, the red team is going to be the Kaktuskumpelz 2000. The first ship here is piloted by Finks. It is the execution. It is a galleon with a lumber, a hwacha, and a gat on the right, a flare gun on the back, and a hwacha and a carronade on the right. We also have the Libclutter, which is a mobula piloted by Luosi, with a Hades on the top, a Artemis on the right, Banshee on the bottom left, and a gat and a flare on the top.
Then for Predator Island, we have the St. Lawrence region is piloted by Mighty Keb. It has an Artemis Gatling and a Banshee and a flare. And for the Reborn, we have a... no, not that... there we go. Should look at the whole ship. We have a Gatling on top left, balloon side, an Artemis, a Hades, a Flak on bottom right side, hull side, and an Artemis top hull side.
Looks like we actually do have a Skyborn member in chat who is saying that he would like his team to lose.
Who is it? Oh, it's Solidus.
Anyways, watch is going on.
Valky, I'm going to have to issue a warning to you for being in the chat while the match is up.
He's not playing, don't worry.
Oh no, wait, Valky got up. Never mind. I take that back. And that warning was to Valky because...
ah, okay. Who's not playing either.
Yeah, Liz, you're right. My money is on Kaktuskumpelz 2000. They just have more flares, so they win.
Armor drop on the execution.
And I just had a flare,
their health.
but that went into the cloud. Okay, there's a help. Maybe we should stop the banter and actually go come into match.
Today on Flare Tracker. Ooh, Watchy going into the glass region is getting a lot of large hit markers. Their armor drops now, as does the armor on the execution.
There's a lot of hits on execution, and they die.
Swedish Kiss missing their balloon. Bring it back up in time.
The clutter is retreating.
The Clutter loses their armor. And they're now down to about 25% health. The Clutter have taken cover behind this pillar from the Reborn, but the Glaswegian Kiss is going around it. Of course, Pyrrhs are really strong against Mobulas most of the time. The Rams from a Pyrrha can be devastating on a Mobula.
Well, I don't actually think so. Because a good captain will just keep the stamina for the Hydra slash shoot and dodge.
Yes, of course that is. The Rams are powerful if they hit.
If they hit.
Otherwise, if the Mobula pilot just Hydras up or either above or below the Pyrrha, the Mobula is going to have a distinct advantage. The Libclutter's taking a lot of damage into their armor. It's brought down by the blue team. Shots missing.
Kiss is down.
So that they don't get the kill. A Swedish Kiss.
Armor, but there is hardly any burst damage on them. Mobula seem to be in a snap fight right now.
Libclutter's armor is really close to dying.
So
they have backed way out of this. Both these blue ships are behind cover from the Libclutter, but they are both in the arcs of the execution.
Yeah, I don't actually think that they are. They might slightly be,
yes,
but
actually,
there's a lot of
pillar in the way.
between.
But they have taken cover and gone on a slight retreat.
Okay, maybe if I type minutes instead of seconds.
That would be quite a short match.
Yep.
Now, both red ships are trying to pursue the blue team.
Yeah.
Canyon. And pause call coming out from the blue team. Confirmed by our amazing ref, Huskarr. And it does not look like they have lost a player, so there must be some other reason for them.
Yeah, it's probably kept having.
Okay, it is lag. Alright, we are getting a lot of anti-Predator Island chat and
Most of those are actually from.
Not even most, all of those. All of those coming from a member of the Skyborn.
No, Tutu is also taunting.
I'm talking about Twitch chat at the moment.
Oh, thanks for the stopwatch. Well, I am busy using my phone for the match timer and my watch for the pause timer.
Alright, it looks like blue teams seem not to have solved their their lag issues yet. Let's hope for them that that they do manage to fix whatever is going on. And my phone is vibrating like crazy, so I will put that off to the side for a second so that you guys don't hear it on stream. Alright, and into the last couple seconds of this pause. I'm not sure if the blue team has solved their issues, but that was a 2-minute pause, so they are required to continue going now. Well, technically not required, but it would make a lot more sense than just sitting there.
Well, I've seen a lot of gentlemanly pauses, so.
The blue ships do actually appear to have a general idea of where red is. Both blue ships splitting up. Spot goes in on the execution there. Norwegian Kiss starts firing upon them. But the Reborn is way out of this engagement. They are behind a rock. And, well,
The Glaswegian Kiss is running for it, but there goes the Watcher into the engines, and they only have no, not even a side engine left.
They hit that rock and do considerable damage. And now the Reborn
doesn't exist.
out past a rock. They're able to target the lib clutter now. Norwegian Kiss has gotten back the use of their engines.
Oh no, it seems that the flare on the Glaswegian Kiss is still disabled. That's going to be a big disadvantage for them.
The Glaswegian Kiss does have high stacks of fire on their armor right now.
Someone forgot to chem again.
So they are going to be losing that any second now.
Yeah, there it goes, and there goes the hull damage, and they're down.
Yes, that kill could actually be attributed to a lack of chem spray on the armor there.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of Hades going out before the armor broke.
You know, seeing those high stacks of fire at the beginning there, it makes me think. While I didn't exactly see what happened, it might have been a flare.
The flare did probably break down the armor. And I think the engineer made the mistake of trying to chem it instead of malleting it.
Yes, often with fires that high, it is almost impossible to just to extinguish it with only chem spray.
Yeah.
Instead, it's often better to just extend the life slightly.
Well, you chem until it depending on how engaged you are. I tend to, if I miss the chem cycle, which does happen because I'm a sloppy chem cycler.
We're all just humans.
No, I tend to chem until the component reaches about a third or something, relatively low, and then I mallet and continue chemming. If it's a gun, I might just let it die and rebuild it.
Unless it's a flare gun.
Of course. No, the flare gun is always chemmed. As much as I like irony. And we have a spot on the execution.
So
Looks like the lip clutter and the Glaswegian Kiss are both trying to flank right now. But the lip clutter is backing out. They might have glimpsed the Glaswegian Kiss. And there's a spot on the lip clutter.
Spot's also going out on the Reborn. The modulas are the only one that are spotted right now. Shots going into Glaswegian Kiss, not doing too much damage at this point.
No, not much going. They might have No, they're probably letting the...
Reborn's missing their balloon right now. It's, I assume a lumber from the execution. Glaswegian Kiss now burning toward the bottom of the lip clutter. And both blue ships are now pushing in. This does put the Glaswegian Kiss in a temporary 2v1 until the Reborn can get around this rock. Watch it going out onto Glaswegian Kiss, disabling only an engine. They get to keep most of their components.
And they are running for their lives, what it looks like. Or at least until the Reborn can re-enter the fight. There's an armor break and some burst damage.
And
about
a break as well. Red team has not managed to do too much damage to Glaswegian Kiss, still at about 60%. But Reborn now have Arc. They've gotten around that giant rock. They're targeting the lip. Actually, they don't have Arc at this point.
No, they're going to try and fly over that, which they should be able to manage. Actually, no, they're going to drop back down. Interesting decision.
Glaswegian Kiss is far enough away that there's no super large immediate threat from the red team.
The Reborn seems to be attempting a flank.
Yes, Glaswegian Kiss is low on their balloon right now, but nothing really threatening going out on either teams.
I heard a flare. No, that is something that does trigger me.
There's a flare that goes off anywhere in the world, Huskarr will know of it immediately.
I will.
Right,
I can hear flares across dunes.
Both blue ships have now split up and are on either side of the map. Neither one are in arc of the red ships.
The red ships seem to be
They're pursuing,
going back into the canyon itself.
they're pursuing the last
Or
known
not.
location of the Reborn.
I
As the spot goes
think,
in.
yeah, they have definitely glimpsed the Reborn. And they have been spotted.
For the small enclosed spaces in the center of the map, there actually have been mostly long-range engagements so far. Just that very short brawl at the beginning.
That is actually probably true. Which is kind of reversed to how it usually is, at least in pub matches.
Oh yes. And it appears that neither team is really certain where the other one is. But they do have a general idea of the direction, at least.
Interestingly enough, they have swapped spawn positions right now.
Something that happens all too often on Canyon.
Yes, it does happen.
Hey, at least they're not just circling around the entire match.
One of my first competitive matches was one of those. We got stomped by Skyborn.
Blue team are slightly advancing at this point. Remind me, who has first kill?
Blue, according to my little note
Right.
thingy. And yes, I did completely forget to do that, to write that down in chat.
The blue team does not need another kill to win this match. Of course, if the result does hold, the blue team will have won this match, and it'll bring them into the second match of the finals. But now both teams are going around toward the same location. It almost looks as though it's a race to this spot right here.
And
The teams now see each other, at least the Glaswegian Kiss and Execution do. With Clutter and Reborn right behind. Hwacha going into Glaswegian Kiss, disabling 2 guns. Ram going into Execution, turning them, but not actually that much.
oh, and the Glaswegian Kiss hit that pillar.
Glaswegian Kiss loses its armor.
There's a hull break, but no burst damage, and the armor does go up in time. And there's another armor break, and they will die.
Reborn has now lost their balloon. They did about half damage to the Execution before losing it, and they now lose their
There's
armor.
hull break, but no real follow-up as I managed to just dodge into cover.
Listen, this is the disadvantage of sitting around waiting for things to happen or trying to take a long-range engagement. They have only 3 minutes left, and they now need another kill. Armor drop on the Reborn. Take one Hades shot before two Hades shots before bringing it back up. Not doing too much damage.
And there was one Artemis shot, if I'm correct, but nothing substantial.
Glaswegian Kiss has spawned in right by the Reborn now. Both blue ships are now spotted. Neither of the red ships are.
There were shots from the Execution.
Reborn loses their balloon to the Artemis on the Execution.
There's some nice 80 shots coming out from the lip clutter.
Reborn losing their armor now. Norwegian Kiss losing their balloon and their armor.
And there's an armor break.
Neither one.
Substantial amount of damage coming out, and they crash.
Reborn keeps losing their balloon to that Lomber on the execution. Oh, great job. Norwegian Kiss without
And there's
its
another
armor.
hole.
And without its balloon now. This is going to kill any second. There it is.
And
The clutter also really low. Reborn have lost their armor. Shots coming in with a Gatling. From
this
the
might
execution.
just have been the GG. I doubt that they can get another kill in 47 seconds.
Yes, now the score is 4-1 advantage for the Kaktuskumpelz. And while I definitely don't want to rule it out, I believe that would be the GG, as Huskarr and the entire chat said.
Yeah, they're not going to have the time to go for the overtime.
Yes, that being said, Red is burning in, it seems, hoping to try to get the 5th kill. There go the shots. And of course, Lip Clutter and Execution are both very low on health. Reborn loses their armor and balloon, taking a lot of damage, and there's the 5th kill. Kaktuskumpelz beat Predator Island by a score of 5-1 to win today's Sunday Community Skirmish.